tonight we have the number 7 car, Tom Meter of West Farmington. Followed up in the 57 of Madison, Brian Dickey. The 17 car is being driven by Charles Hammond of Frankfort. And the 55 car is Bill Towers of Skowhegan. And the 14 SS, we have Joe Coleman of Cornville. And Dustin Washburn of Skowhegan's in the 66. The 68 car is being driven by Sean Poulin of Benton. And Mike Gilbert Jr. of Canaan is in the 5X. The 8 car is being driven by Nick Hayden of Skowhegan. And the 63 is being driven by Charlie Cummings of Dixmont. Rounding out heat number 3, in the number 5, we have Justin Moore of Skowhegan. And here they come, folks, lining up for the 3rd heat of this Demolition Derby, being brought to you today by Q106.5, Skowhegan, Napa, and Ware Butler Building Supplies. And here they go, folks, getting themselves ready for the 2nd heat. Toby putting up the concrete pylons. Here they go, folks. Toby hooking up to that next barricade to set it up in the Demolition Derby arena. And we'll be ready. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you, are you ready? Drivers, are you ready? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, smash up! Demolition Derby, folks. And here they go, dancing all around the Demolition Derby arena. They are doing all kinds of pushing and shoving out there in the Demolition Derby arena. And here they go, that number 66, right there, the high voltage electricity car, Dustin Washburn, standing out like a sore thumb. And this 3rd heat of the Demolition Derby, and what an exciting heat this is starting to be, folks. There they are, piled into the dangerous part of this Demolition Derby arena. They are right there in the middle, folks, pushing and shoving in the middle. And the smoke's coming out of the front end of Washburn 66. He's going to try to keep things going for as long as possible, and he's backing up for a big hit and misses everybody and hits the wall. Oh, what a hit right in the middle of the Demolition Derby arena. That number 57. Well, the 55, folks, with a big hit in the middle of the Demolition Derby arena. And the number 8 is up against the wall and is not going anywhere for the rest of this heat, folks. Oh, and they're all meeting right there in the middle of the arena, pushing and shoving. 2 spots going into the finals, a little bit of fire going on underneath the 66. Our Skowhegan Fire Department trying to extinguish a little bit of the blaze that's going on. The 66 did a little bit of a wash down there. And the flames are getting a little bit higher on that 66. We're going to keep an eye on it, folks. Our judges are keeping an eye on it, and out he comes. They're going to shut it down. 55-17-7, shut it down. Driver, shut them down. We got a little bit of a blaze going on the 66. And ladies and gentlemen, how you doing up there? And a special thanks to our local heroes of the Skowhegan Fire Department for extinguishing the blaze. Year after year, they help us out by make sure everybody stays safe in the Demolition Derby. And we're going to start them back up. And let's get smash up! And here they go, folks, pushing and shoving, dancing around the Demolition Derby arena. That 57, Brian Dickey sliding across the Demolition Derby arena, backing up, looking for a big hit. Coming back, 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 back. car, Tom Meter of West Farmington. Meter being stuck in the middle between the 66 and the 17, and they're going to flag the 66 and shut him down. They're going to flag that 66, and they're still dancing around this Demolition Derby arena. And the 66 is getting out. He's had enough of that, folks. Jumping out of his car is Tom Meter in the 66. We're glad to see that he's all right. And a little bit of a blaze going on in that 66. They got to keep an eye on it by the Skowhegan fire. And here they come running right over. There's still 4 or 5 cars left in this third heat of the Demolition Derby. 2 of these cars will go on to tonight's final. And oh, what a hit right there on the backside. Coming around to the 14 SS. Not much left of the back end of that car, folks, as he meets the 17 right there and sandwiched in. The 55 is sandwiching in. And here we go, folks. They're dancing around still. The 7, the 5, the 17, the 55. And the 19 still left in this Demolition Derby, this third heat of the Demolition Derby. And here they go dancing around the 17, coming into that 7, and just loves taps him on the side. Here comes Moore coming around the corner in his 5. Justin Moore in that 5 car making some noise out there, and here they come dancing around. This is what we call, ladies and gentlemen, a Skowhegan square dance. And the 55 of the 7 getting into position, backing up, checking up, backing up again. Here comes the 55. Oh, what a hit right there into the 17, folks. Followed by the 7. Here he comes on the front end of that 55. A little bit of a blaze going on to that 55. And he's hit again by Justin Moore's 5. Still a little bit of smoke, a little bit of sparks coming from that 55 as he lost his tire, ladies and gentlemen. And we still have 4 cars left in it. Tom Meter in the 7. In the 17, we got Charles Hammond. In the 55, Bill Towers. And in the 5, we have Justin Moore. And still they continue to dance around this Demolition Derby. It looks like we still might have 3 cars left, and we got a little bit of a blaze going on out there, folks. In the 55 car, there's a little bit of a fire that's going on out there. You can bet our judges are going to keep an eye on that to make sure it doesn't get any bigger. And here they go, folks, still dancing around the 5, the 17, and the 7, still left in this Demolition Derby. This third heat. 2 of these cars will go on to tonight's final and hope to win either $400, $600, or $1,000 in tonight's Demolition Derby, brought to you tonight by Skowhegan Napa, Ware Butler Building Supply in Q 106.5. Folks, after this heat, we will be doing a little bit of marshmallow roast over on the 55, so make sure that you bring your marshmallows. And there's still some big hits going on out there, folks. These cars, 3 of these cars are all jogging for position, trying to make it into the third heat, into the finals of this Demolition Derby. This third heat is exciting. And they're going to shut it down, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to shut it down. They want to shut them down. They're going to put out that blaze in the 55. It's getting a little bit big. We'll see what the judges want to do after they put this blaze out. That 55 is being driven by Bill Towers. We just want to make sure that Bill's all right and he's safe. It looks like Bill's climbing out of his car. It looks like he's all right, ladies and gentlemen. How about a big round of applause for Bill Towers? And they're going to start them back up. All right, we have 3 cars left in this Demolition Derby, the third heat. The 5, the 17, and the 7. And here they go, dancing around, folks. 2 of these cars going into the finals. Tom Meter in that 7 car limping around after the 5 of Justin Moore. The 17 looking to back up. Charles Hammond is going to back up and looking to put one of these cars out. It looks like they're trying to get into a good position for a good hit. And here they come around and just missing each other. Folks, the name of the game is that you're supposed to run into the other car. I don't know if these drivers were explained the rules earlier. But the rules are that you're supposed to hit somebody, and that's how you make it into the final. And probably not the cars that are already out. And here we go, and they're pushing and shoving each other. Come on, folks, if you make some noise up there, they'll hit harder, so let's hear you make some noise! And here they go, dancing around the center, folks. Two of these cars going on to the final. Oh, and right up against the wall goes Moore, being pushed over by the 17 of Charles Hammond. And the 7 car backing up, and he's going to go after Moore, and decides not to. And he gets taken out by the 17. The 17 still looks like it's got a lot of fight left in it. The 7 doesn't look like it's got much traction left and not getting any grip out there, seeing that it doesn't have any tires. And it looks like Moore and Hammond are going to team up and go after the number 7 of Tom Meter. Oh, and it's a triangle out there in the Demolition Derby arena, folks. And how these cars are still going, I don't know. This exciting third heat of the Demolition Derby. Folks, don't forget that you'll be able to pick up your 50-50 raffle ticket. They'll be walking around in the conclusion of this heat. And you can pick up a 50-50 raffle ticket from our good folks here at the Skowhegan State Fair. And number 5 is smoking them up. A little smoke going on by the 5 of Justin Moore, Skowhegan. He might not be moving at all, folks. It might be the 17 and a little fire going on. There's a little fire going on right there by the number 7 car. Tom Meter's car firing up a little bit, folks, underneath there. The judges are keeping an eye, and they're going to shut him